conservatives in the Republican Party. Congressman West, you're with the Speaker of the House right now. You support what he's trying to do, even though your critics are suggesting that the Speaker is blinking, in effect, in the face of Democratic and White House pressure. Explain your stance.
Well, I explained it yesterday when we had our House GOP conference. We can sit around and try to come up with the 100% plan, and this plan definitely is not it. I would give it about a 70 to 75% rating. But it is a plan that I can take and I can execute to 100%. I think the most important thing when I look at this, it still does fit within the framework that I support of cut, cap, and balance. Could it be more cuts? Absolutely. But this is a start, and it gives me what I think will satisfy my support as far as a vote. It does cap, and we're going to have a balanced budget amendment brought forth 1st of October. But we're also going to have balanced budget amendment that will be brought forth after we have this vote. So I'm very pleased that I can stand and support this because we don't have the tax hikes that I don't want to see happen, and we don't have the complete blank check that is going to be given to the president of $2.4 trillion. This is the first time in history that we've had the raising of a debt limit, also with spending cuts.
All right, so what's wrong with that thinking, Congressman Walsh?
And again, full and total respect for my friend and colleague Allen West. Look, I think our Speaker has done a wonderful job negotiating, trying to get the best he can get. We always have to remember that I really do believe he's dealing with a president who hasn't been serious in this debate at all, and a Democratic Senate that hasn't even been involved. Look, that having been said, I wish we'd all take a breath, and the only difference I've got with my friend Allen is I think we've got a unique moment in time where I really would like us to try to get more. I just don't believe that we can change the culture in this town, the spending culture especially, unless we force politicians to balance their books. It's why I so firmly believe in a balanced budget amendment, and I really need to see a passage of that balanced budget amendment before I can sign to raise the debt ceiling.
So you're going to vote against Boehner's proposal tomorrow. Is that right, Congressman Walsh?
Again, yeah, assuming what I see, and remember that we're going to change that proposal a little bit. There'll be some new numbers thrown in there, I think, that all members want to take a good hard look at. But based on, again, a valiant effort by our Speaker, to me it's just not enough, and I want us to try to get more, and I'm not obsessed with August 2nd. If it takes us a couple days to get something better, I think that's what we need to try to do.
Let's let Allen West respond to you. Go ahead, Congressman.
Well, I think one of the things that I'm looking at is, first and foremost, I have a moral obligation to the constituents out there and also to the American people. I want to alleviate any type of fear and anxiety about the 2nd of August. I don't want to see any type of interest rates go up because of the skittish nature coming out of our markets. So that's one of the key things I want to make sure that we take care of, and we make sure that we pass this Boehner plan. But I think also we have to have the long-term strategic vision about how do we start getting serious and getting those spending control measures in place. Look, I think that Washington, D.C. has had a spending disease that probably going on about 30 years. I've been here for 7 months. At least we're trying to do is chip it away. The thing that I look at is so clear and so simple, is that we have changed the lexicon. We have changed the conversation up here in Washington, D.C. from going to let's just simply raise the debt limit without any considerations of cuts in spending to seriously talking about cuts in spending. No one else has put forth any type of plan except for the House GOP, and I will continue to stand with the Speaker.